When was the last time you had a tetanus shot?
So for listeners that don't know, this is the first official Jason since 2000, was it 2009, the remake?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is the first, I don't want to call it official, but like authorized. Uh
And he is on the keto diet, folks.
yeah, so part of it's like here's the thing. It was, and now it's been almost 2 weeks that it's been out. There was really kind of not too much hype about it. It's hard to find on YouTube. It should be your first thing that leaps to the top, and it's like number 10 or something like that.
Hmm.
And then today I just pulled up because I was just curious the amount of, like, it's only received 182,000 views, which is a chunk, but for something of this franchise,
Yeah.
when Galactic Star
Yeah.
Cruiser review has 12 million views. Dude, like one, either nobody cares, which I investors are like, well, we messed that one up, like we nobody wants to see that, and 15,000 likes, which is even sadder that those that did watch it,
Yeah.
who know, they don't share the negative ratio anymore, but obviously it's pretty apparent that it is not kind of well liked. And there's the new
Ooh.
Jason mask, which they've already said that is it Greg Nicotero that's doing it, that he's already going back to tweak it a little bit because people
Yeah.
do not like and here's the thing, like
Square eyes.
square eyes, 13 holes, which is fine, but
Yeah, is
so
that standard? I don't know.
no, it's just I think they're going for the 13, something like that. So, and part of it is like, I don't know if it's a rights thing or whatever. Like, why? It's kind of like the Michael Myers mask. Like, we don't need to make it different, like,
Yeah.
No, no,
you
leave
know,
well enough alone, folks.
yeah, it has moments that where it kind of looks okay, but then it's kind of like Indiana Jones in the when they de-age him, is like, as long as he's not moving,
Yeah, right.
he looks
Well
fine.
said.
But so, and it's a 15-minute-ish film.
15 with credits.
With credits,
13.
produced
Yeah.
Yes.
by Angry Orchard, so which shows up. It's interesting. It shows up several times, but not really, like out of focus. Whatever is like. I hope
Mm.
you feel like you got your money's worth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Um,
definitely an ad for
and
sure.
I guess if
Yes.
you count people angrily eating an apple too, I don't know.
Yes,
But
I counted that.
And getting killed with an apple in their mouth like a
yeah,
pig.
I was just
Yes.
like, is that what you want for it's kind of like this Jaws 3D SeaWorld. It's like, was that the best thing to think about? I don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
good call.
so here's the thing. I didn't want to go in hating it, but there's fan films that are much better.
Yes, you're right.
Um,
You're right.
I've never seen Never Hike Alone. Have I heard that was good? And then Debbie Voorhees did one
yeah,
that's kind of
so
along
yeah,
those.
Never Hike Alone, and I don't know if I saw the sequel. So which are they're decent, and they do their, it's kind of the same thing. They're actually a little bit longer, and kind of gives you what you want. There's not too much story to it. It's just like they're going into the forest, and things happen and so forth. And sometimes they bring character backs, like either Adrian King or Tom Matthews and so forth. So
Hmm.
so those are kind of, it's interesting to watch, and is good. And part of it is like, when this is coming from a legitimate, the new Jason, what do they call it? Un one v threeers,
Yeah. How does
It's
that?
Jason,
Yeah.
it's universe, but they put a 13 in there to be cute. So it's Yoon one for B3s. But it's like that. Who's that does the Sesevena review? Because they have seven,
Seven. Yeah.
SE7. So we always say Seven. Uh, we're just trying to pronounce it right, people.
Yeah, we
Um,
just want to get it
Mm.
right.
and then so here's the thing, and I don't know, spoilers if you're listening, like, who knows who's actually gonna watch this that hasn't already wanted to see it. But first I thought that was her. I thought she was the teenager in the back. Like, I thought it was her dad that she was conversing. I was like, what? And then later she's like, who says anything about swimsuit? I'm like, well, what kind of family is that? Yeah. Anyway, so then I
Yeah.
was like, oh, this is the boyfriend apparently. And
Mm.
maybe I was just not paying attention enough. Like, they're like, oh, but he picked you. I'm like, well, are we trafficking here? What is going on? I didn't quite understand. And then just, I don't know, it's just, there was just odd moments, that I was like, when she's walking back from the lake or something like that, and there's the couple kind of running by the laundry line laughing. I was
Uh-huh.
like, are these how much did you pay to be in this.
Right.
That's my first thought. I was like, oh, I wonder how much they paid
Hmm.
to be in this.
Tell your
Anyway,
boyfriend I fixed his boat motor for him. Was that
it's like
supposed to be like the Crazy Ralph guy in the knot?
maybe I don't
Something?
I guess.
Let me
know.
ask you this. The view count are you worried that this is going to be reminiscent of what the series is going to be? Because has 182,000 views. I'm
No.
okay.
I
'Cause do people
Judging
just
from
not know
the
about it? I just watched it today, but I knew
I
about
didn't
it.
know about it until Robert put it in the chat. Honestly, I
Me
didn't know
too.
anything about it.
Yeah, I
But I
mean,
have much higher hopes for just judging from the stills we've seen, and
yeah.
I have much higher
yeah.
hopes for the Peacock series.
But it so I think it's cool that they have it's a official Jason release, but it just feels one like a commercial, and two, is it supposed to be, I mean, is she, spoiler alert, is she like a zombie? Like what do you think that is? How does
Is
that
there
play out?
something in the water?
I just kept thinking Timu Jennifer Connelly. That's all I kept thinking when I looked at her.
I
Um,
wasn't even thinking that. And
the
there's parts where she's in the boat where she's doing. It's like I was like, oh, I could tell you're 2 feet from shore.
Right, right. And what is she doing in the boat
Well,
to begin
well,
with?
that's what
and
you
then
do.
she gets pulled into the lake and then just hangs out there till dark.
Yeah,
Well, I think hours later she's underwater. She's good at holding her breath, and then her boyfriend just couldn't wait and decided to make out with the other
yeah,
girl.
Now, I do. One plus is I did appreciate the nod to Brenda in part one. That girl was dressed just like her.
yes.
I did notice that. I did kind of like the score that was used a little bit.
Yeah, I wonder that it had moments of not quite Manfredini, but
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
um, but yeah, I assume because yeah, she comes out and she has some dark circles under her eyes, so I figured like, oh, something's not right with her. Um, and then, but she's still breathing. She can get choked. But you get stabbed in the lungs, it really doesn't matter.
No,
So
not these days.
yeah. And here's the had a nice gruesome kill, which is fine. Um,
I
but
like the nod to Bad News Cruise kill.
uh,
Yeah,
it it's
yeah,
what it wanted to be.
Yeah.
The weird thing is like when you see these things, it's like that had more gore and the Zodiac killed them.
Jake Gyllenhaal's on it. He's going to write a report for the San Francisco Chronicle.
Um, yeah, there's randos. I think the people that ran by the clothesline also then get killed on the or somehow, and those got to be some very good cords because they have like half bodies hung up on there and they're like
Yes,
bumping
Harold
up.
and Edna had some good chords
Yeah.
too. It was a good nod.
God damn it, Harold.
Was that a
Um,
nod to three, Robert?
it could be. Yeah, they should have had Harold and Edna like keep yelling out,
Mm.
"What is that?"
What is that? What?
Um,
The stairs
um,
may have been a little nod to two. I don't know.
who
That
knows?
was
Good
We
call.
might be giving them a little too much of what they think are actually nods, and they're
Are
like,
we trying to make
"Yeah,
it better than it is? Yeah.
that's what it is." They were right next to Higgins Haven. But
Right next to Higgins Haven.
well, it's just I don't know. It's one of and then someone just like doesn't make like he's like after he strangles her and he throws her through the window and everybody's confused like they're just everybody's like what almost like
What?
video game like what and then other boyfriend I couldn't quite tell who he third wheel because he
The guy with his pants off when he
yeah there was two guys and two
Oh,
girls yeah
yeah, yeah.
and
I
he was like
probably.
he's like what's at the window it's
that
like
yeah, he came in like he was on the bathroom or
yeah
something, and
Yeah,
then
I think he just took a dump.
yeah
yeah.
and then boy maybe then he was the herald of the show
Yeah.
but then but then the boyfriend's like gets up he's like where are you going he's like to get help it's like what are you where
Yeah,
like
where's
what
your phone? What are you
yeah
doing?
yeah and I knew it was like we need him to get to the door like
Yeah.
Right.
and somehow Jason knew he was waiting he's like here he comes and then pushes the door down on him and
The
I don't know
MacGuffin.
I don't know and for like 150 175 pound that motor has got to be heavy
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not light.
Yeah. And is it
Mhm.
automatic? Is the gas tank enclosed into that? Is that how those things work? I do
Well, you
not
have to
know.
like prime it, and
Well,
it's not like a
Uh,
lawnmower.
that's where part
yeah,
seven had something because you heard him trying to rev it up. You know,
Yeah, good call.
part
yeah.
seven had that in there.
It's
There
not
was
like an
some
immersion blender or anything.
Yeah. And
was the reason they did this, Robert, because they got the rights sorted out and they were like, let's just get something out. There's no reason to do this other than that,
I
right?
think this was their first kind of foray into like, hey, we got to do, we have it now. Let's do something. And this is what we get. So here's
The
the thing. I
overhead
don't,
drone shots were nice.
but yeah, now
Yeah.
that we couldn't afford that in the original series. Um, and the thing is, like, I'm not quite sure who these things are no longer made for me or you. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Right.
and it also this particular one didn't seem to be made for Jason fans
No.
either. You know, like, and I felt then I almost feel bad for her because at the end they're like, oh, this is gonna get him. We're gonna cut right when, and they're not gonna be able to wait for the follow up, and nobody care. You know, like when she just lunches the camera or something. Nobody cares. This
No,
not since. Yeah.
I think they would have been better off since they have 15 minutes to do like, I don't know, 10 of these and release one a week and create some kind of more tie-ins, like make it an actual mini series versus a 15-minute video just to get out there. Because the I just can't get over the view count. Like you would think such a built-in audience, it would have gotten like at least 1 million, but it's like nobody's watching this thing.
Yeah.